Hey guys, Tom here with cellphonetrek.com, and today I have the LG Spectrum. It's for the Verizon wireless market. It is an LTE 4G device, $199 with 2-year contract, so very affordable with a 2-year contract. LTE powered. Most of those LTE devices we've been seeing coming out around $299, $249, so this is very affordable. We saw this, the LG Spectrum, at CES. We have some videos of on the show floor, seeing the phone there. So after the unboxing, maybe go check those out as well. So let's get to the unboxing, see what these goodies come with, and thanks to LG for sending the device. So here we go. We have the LG Spectrum. Verizon's really liking this block box with a black sleeve and a black box. Very nondescript with raised lettering, as we can see here. Open it up, black and red, you know, that's basically Verizon's colors. And here we go, we have the device. So I'm going to say thanks to LG for sending it to us here. We just yanked this bad boy out. And as we can see, 8 megapixel camera here on the back with a flash. It also does 1080p HD. We can, you see this kind of faux carbon fiber. It picks up fingerprints quite easily with this gloss finish, very indicative of the Samsung Fascinate. Remember, it had that gloss finish here on the back. Gorilla Glass front. It has a true 720p HD resolution. That's 720 by 1280 pixels. You have 3 buttons instead of 4 capacitive touchscreen buttons. You have the menu, home, and back key here. Power key located here on the top. Let's push that down. There we go. And we have the micro USB charging port here on the top. Some people like that, some people don't. I really prefer mine toward the bottom, or at least on the side, especially when it comes into maybe like having a desktop charger or something. It's easier if it's here or on the bottom. You know, I can charge it. But again, when you're in the car driving, which a lot of us are, we all use a car charger, having it on the top is easy because you just plug it in. You can set it into your cup holder or into your car mount, whatever you might be using. So that's definitely one thing I know a lot of people in the past have said was like, oh, like Ricky we have for us. You guys seen Ricky's videos before. He hates it when charger's on the top. He likes his on the bottom, but he's an Apple fanboy, so there you go. 3.5 millimeter headset jack here on the top. Left hand side we have a volume rocker bar. On the right hand side, nothing. And then on the bottom, right here, grab up into here and you can pull off the back battery cover. We'll get to that here in a second. And then that's really all there is to it. So let's set this off to the side and see what comes inside the box. We have this nice little pull tab to pull the phone out. Also pulls this top up here. We have the LG Spectrum by LG, master your device. Also right here, información sobre la garantía y seguridad del producto. So I don't speak Spanish very well. Sorry about that. But that's in Spanish, so English, Spanish, there's a bunch of other things in here, product safety guide, all those cool things. I really don't like opening those up, mostly because I know you guys aren't gonna read them, so why open it up? So let's go here. You have the USB to micro USB data cable for charging purposes and transferring data, music, etc. between your computer. And then you have the USB wall charger. You just stick the USB, boom, right in there. You can charge it via the wall. But let's face it, most of us are going to charge this from our computer. But it's always nice to have this option here. Now it's kind of large, kind of heavy, kind of thick, mostly because there is an optional battery from Verizon Wireless you can buy. I think it's like a 3000 mAh extended battery, which basically doubles the time because it has an 1850 mAh battery here in the underneath. Let's pull this out. Now this is plastic. Why, I understand the front of your screen is where all the action happens. This is, you know, if you lose the front, that's why it has the Corning Gorilla Glass, you know, scratch resistant, shatter resistant screen on the front. That's real nice. But again, why is it plastic? I'm not really quite sure. As you can see here, here's the 1850 mAh battery underneath. We have a 16 gigabyte micro SD card pre-installed. There's 4 gigabytes of memory in the center here, but there's 4 gigabytes of internal memory. That's the correct term. And then here is the Verizon Wireless 4G LTE card, but also they didn't announce it at the show, but they have announced it afterwards, that the phone will be GSM compatible for world usage. So this is going to be a great business phone if you're traveling in and out of the country. You don't want to pay Verizon Wireless out the nose for roaming charges. You can just go ahead, pop in a SIM card from any other GSM carrier out there in the world, and then you can use it like that and not pay out the nose. You can just pay, whatever local GSM carrier there is down there. So let's bring this up, slide up to unlock, and here we go. So let's take all of this cool stuff out of the way. I don't know where we're going to put it. We're just going to put it over there. So here we go. And get somebody to zoom in for me. I appreciate that. So here we go. Here's the phone itself. Very, very bright, very cool. Has a 1.5 dual core gigahertz processor powering the device. Really interesting full screen widget application here by LG to get into your playlists, artists, albums, photos, videos, etc. I have the browser here. Let's try to access the browser. Automatically says, hey, would you like to connect to Wi-Fi? Help you on data usage. Do not use a Wi-Fi this time, basically because we don't have access to that. That's our neighbors. So we'll go in here. Don't use Wi-Fi, remind me another time. And Google cannot be found. Let's try that again. Aw. For some reason, I'm having data connectivity issues. No! That's pretty bad when I can't find Google. Okay, well, we'll figure that out since this is an unboxing. Other things in here is you have your applications. Let's go into your applications menu. And applications are all broken down into these nice little groups right here. As you can see, media, search, tools. Now you can actually tap on these items right here, move up and down. And as you can do that, you can close them and bring them up. We have HD right here as well. As you can see, we have the Sports Center app that we're talking about at CES. You also have the Smart Movie HD. This is actually an editing program for when you film things in 1080 or 720p HD on the back 8 megapixel camera. You can also access Netflix HD as well to stream high definition movies via Netflix. Definitely would suggest using, if you don't have an unlimited data plan with Verizon, definitely suggest using Wi-Fi for using that. It probably actually will be required. You have your downloads in here as well. So when you start downloading things like when we download quadrant standard test and speed test and some games in here to test what's going on, it'll be, all of those will start to show up in here, and then you can start to move them around. You can grab it, and just by grabbing it, you can plop them right here. I mean, I've obviously duplicated it. Go in here, go into menu. You can change your layout as well. You can go from layout to list, and then you can go up and down real quick like that. So if you don't like the categories, if you like something to I just want to know where it is alphabetically, this is a great way for that to happen. Go to the layout category, go back in here. You can manage your applications and manage your categories. Your communications HD, you can just go ahead and move them up, down. Verizon Wireless, we can just throw that all the way down on the bottom. From what I've heard, I obviously just unboxed the phone, but from what I've heard, the Verizon Wireless applications, the pre-installed ones, are not removable. I'm sure eventually there'll be a way they can hack around it, but for right now, they're non-removable. And then you can also add. Now, what's add is run. Sorry about that. What's real nice about this is my category 1. You can also go in here, and we can go into Tom's most used. And we save that, and now once we do that, you can move some things. Let's say I want to do the sports center, my contacts, my email, my messaging, my camera, the gallery, YouTube, navigation, calendar, and market, of course, hot pursuit. And okay, so we move those into Tom's most used. It's right there on top. And save. Okay, and there we go. Let's go back. Now Tom's most used is right there on top, and as you can see, all the applications that I just selected are right there, and we can close this up and move around. So very customizable, running, let's go home. Now, even though this looks like a physical touch key button, it is not. It's still capacitive. It just has a big silver bevel underneath. Has a nice, everything about the front glass and the sides make this phone seem very nice. Nice metal band, Corning Gorilla Glass, but again, this plasticky back, I don't understand the logic. Obviously, it was a price point. Verizon probably wanted to have a more plastic feel because this phone is very similar to the LG Nitro HD for AT&T, except the you know, this is a little thicker, a little longer, and a little wider. Now we're talking a millimeter or two, but you know, it is a little different, probably to fit all the LTE parts and the CDMA parts on the interior. But overall, it seems like a very interesting phone. Gonna play with this a lot, get a review to you here in the next couple of days, and let you know how this phone really runs in the wild. So again, I want to say thanks for watching. Again, I'm Tom with cellphonetrek.com. Find us on www.cellphonetrek.com, of course. You can also find us on Facebook. We're on Facebook, 13,000 likes so far. That's a very large increase. I want to say thank you to all our dedicated Facebook followers. If you're not already following us on Facebook, go ahead, hit the like button, and we have coupons on there for deals on accessories for phones. Maybe you just bought this phone, you want to see what an expert has to say about it. Go there. Go to our Facebook page like that, and you might be able to find coupons to find accessories online. Follow us on Twitter at Cellphone Trek is our Twitter handle. Follow us there. Once you follow us on Twitter, you'll also be privy to new videos that are coming out. We put a lot of news articles on there. A great way just to, you know, pick and choose, you know, the best of the best. Read the one title and then, oh, okay, I like that, let me watch that, click that, boom, boom, boom. You know how Twitter works, pretty cool. And then if you want to follow me personally on Twitter, at CPT_Tommy, and then you can see, you know, a little more candid, you know, get to be a little more real on there. Yo, real, you know. Hit to the streets. I don't know. I'm white. What do you want? Anyways, I want to say thanks for watching. The LG Spectrum by Verizon Wireless for Verizon Wireless. Check it out today at a Verizon Wireless store. Already available, $199.99 with a 2-year contract. Again, thanks for watching and hope you have yourself a great day.